Just another episode I'm going to do. I'm going to try and make this real quick, short, straight to the point, and we'll be done. Okay. Let's get into this. Alright. What's the best spinoff? What's the best spinoff? Episode 2. Let's get into it. Now, I did a good spinoff, first episode, I wanted to give y'all something to like about the Batman Beyond thing. I thought that would be good for y'all. This one, we're going to take it to a different, we're going to have to go to a different route, and that is Batman, not Batman Beyond good, but just awful, and that is Dragon Ball GT. I did a review on this on my other channel before. If y'all want to go check that out, please do. Just put in the worst and best spinoff, and you should find it. This one, the problem with this, I think, is because they wanted to do Dragon Ball mixed with GT, mixed with Z, and put it together. And that you can't combine it to because they're two different animals. Granted, they are the same series, but you can tell one is a different animal than the other. One is a fucking cub, which is Dragon Ball, and the other is a fucking lion, which is Z. You can't put these two together because the shit won't work. The lion's gonna be faster than the fucking cub. Now, if you wanted to go back and retrend on some shit, that's fine. But the problem is they did it almost in every fucking episode, and that I did not like. The problem with Goku in there is it was too much of Goku. And not the adult Goku, I'm talking about the kid Goku. And that was a problem. And I couldn't stand it. And we kept going on with this show, and Goku became a kid. Funny thing, Goku got the Dragon Balls back from all over the universe. He did not wish to be an adult again. Plot, just a problem with there in the plot. Then come to find out the Dragon Balls were bad for the Earth. Another thing, how did Dragon Balls become bad for the Earth? Why did they explain this before in the other series? They just made that shit up just to make shit up. Something that the Dragon Ball, the TV show Dragon Ball wanted to do. Toy just didn't care. They just wanted to milk the shit. They just want to keep milking the shit out of Dragon Ball Z because it was making so much of their money. They made a shit ton of money off that shit. So we kept going with this. The villains, very generic, one-sided. Baby was very interesting as his concept and what his goal was, but still, it just played off as Boo 2.0, if you want to look at it like that. We get to the Android saga again. That played off as Cell 2.0, but just worse. And the problem with it is they used 17. They didn't even use Cell. They just used 17. Cell was a plot device. Was just a plot device for Goku to actually fight somebody until he gets to get back in the real world. And it was just stupid. No disrespect to 17. I think he was a good android, and he was his personality and his character traits I liked about him. But like I said, if you got one of the best android villains to date, that was Cell. I guess they heard the fan reaction and they said a lot of people didn't like Cell. I like Cell. I thought his cunning and his genius was pretty good. I liked the part of him. I like Cell. I thought he was a good legit villain. The way Akira Toriyama did it, he did it like he did. Okay, he made Frieza the most powerful being in the universe. Okay, Goku defeats him. How can you top that? Well, let's make Cell an android who has the cell of every one of your fighters, and the most powerful being in the universe, Frieza. Twice that makes him like the ultimate type of character, ultimate villain, which is cool. And how you top Cell, Boo, the immortal chewing gum, bubble gum, people like to call him. And you could tell, you could look at what he was doing. He mapped everything out very well. GT was not mapped out well. You move from the android, which I believe 17 was supposed to be the most powerful being in the universe. I don't know. You get to the dragons. That made no fucking sense whatsoever. Granted, they got to the end, and I think it got a little bit better, but still, GT was a pile of shit. It was a piece of shit. It was one of the worst series to ever be produced from Toei. It's one of the worst spin-offs I have ever fucking seen. So it gets the prestigious award of worst spin-off ever. It's a series that had a lot more problems than good. Problem with that is every other character, if it wasn't Goku, was a supporting character. Pretty much Piccolo was a character that was just there just to be a sacrifice lamb. So just a sacrifice. Tien, Yamcha, Jiaosu had no role. They didn't say shit. Krillin, he was an old man and he didn't do shit. He got killed yet again. Vegeta in this series wasn't even a major factor in the series towards the end. He wasn't even a factor. He sucked. You know, and I'm like, come on, y'all can do better than this. So I'm like, it's whatever. Again, worst spinoff ever. I never want to talk about this series again. I've talked about it before. It's just a pile of shit. Whoever likes GT, more power to you. I just don't. As a DBZ fan, this was the ultimate disrespect. This also makes Dragon Ball Evolution worth watching. Why you say that? Dragon Ball Evolution is an hour. GT combined 52 episodes together. That's more than a fucking hour. And that's more than enough for me. So peace.
In the year 2039, Gotham City has no heroes.